All right, I'm going to give you a tour of my new home gym. I've been posting about it on social media, Instagram, of the build. So basically, I want to be able to get workouts in at home, have a busy family life and a busy work life. Even though I work out of a gym and a clinic, it's hard to get workouts in because between clients and patients and shuttling my kids around to do different activities and having good quality family time, I find it's helpful to have a space that is dedicated to training and as well benefits my business that I can produce content from home. So yeah, I'm going to go over what it is, what I bought, why I bought it, why I use it. Some of the items are left over from what I had before, but the space wasn't overly great. It had carpet in it, which is nice and comfortable, but it was getting beat up, not just from working out, but from the kids playing down here. It was a high traffic area. So turning it into a gym with proper flooring really made a big difference in the space and ultimately setting it up so it's organized and somewhere I wanted to come down and train. So yeah. So the very essential part of it is a rack. While it's not a mandatory part of a home gym, but I find this rack is awesome. It's from Bells of Steel. It folds, so I can fold up against the wall when I want more space. It has multiple features. It has a chin-up bar. It has, I have a number of attachments, everything from split squat attachments to the safety spotter, so I can bench and squat and leave the bar so I can train alone and not worry about my safety. Yeah, I got a wrist roller attachment for it. So I've got multiple bars. So here I have a curl bar, an actual bar, so a thick-handled barbell, a trap bar, which I love because it's such a versatile part of the gym, as well as over here I have a normal 7-foot barbell, and I splurge on a safety squat bar, which is a piece I'm really happy with. Being able to squat heavier and get around some limitations I have from some old injuries. And then bumper plates. Bumper plates are awesome, not mandatory, but this is a great setup having a wall storage. It gets the plates off the ground or leaning against the wall, or even like I had a weight plate stand. It took up about 6 square feet, so in a small space, it really made a difference in having those. So just a few other little items I have. Everything from, you can see down here, an ab roller, a foam pad for kneeling and balance work. I have multiple collars for keeping weights on. I have a set of band loops for everything from strengthening to mobilizing. I have a dip belt for weighted chin-ups, and even do some belt squats if I ever decide to. I have another set of bands, the mini bands for some hip and shoulder work, quite benefit. Some hand grippers, got to work on grip strength. These are nice to have. I have my adjustable dumbbells and a plyo box, so I really like having adjustable dumbbells. The spin collar is very value based. You can go up really heavy. I can fit 80, 90 pounds per dumbbell, and then go all the way down to 5 pounds per dumbbell with that. It just, these spin collars a little bit longer of a weight change than compared to the expensive models but they've held up. I've had them for probably over 10 years and I use them regularly and they're still going strong. Over here, a bench, so whether it's for dumbbell bench, step ups, a number of other things I can use a bench for. And then underneath I have a set of kettlebells. So I use them. I don't use kettlebells heavily, but they're nice to have. There's a few benefits to using them in certain ways. So it's nice to have a small range of weights for kettlebells. Yeah, other things here. Got a sandbag, nice for conditioning workouts, slam them to the ground. Same as a slam ball here. Got a 10-pound one. I find that's a good mix. I can throw it around pretty heavily. It doesn't bounce and potentially hurt me when it bounces into the ground and hits you in the face. I have a rowing machine for some endurance work, for some cross training, so I'm not just pedaling all the time. I have a trainer in the other room. There's my road bike set up on it, so it's I find it's nice to mix a change. And I chose the one from Decathlon because of value. It was less expensive than the common Concept 2 one, as well as look how small it folds up. It barely takes up any space in a small gym space. For so many rowers don't fold up quite like that. Everything, well, I've got a rip row here. This is from Lee Likes Bikes. I bought this a number of years ago because I had a broken leg over the winter and I wasn't able to train very much, and it was actually really beneficial to be able to to train when I was partial weight bearing on my broken leg. Really helped me because I couldn't pedal effectively because I had to be in a boot and I couldn't put that amount of force, that pedaling stroke. So I was actually able to get a really good workout in while that, even when I wasn't able to lift weights regularly. Behind it, I got a weighted vest that I use for some weighted exercises, especially conditioning workouts. And behind the rower, I've got various foam rollers for some soft tissue work. Got that. What else do I have? I have fat grips. Fat grips I may turn dumbbells in. I can turn my chin-up bar I got. So here I can simply add them in and work my grip more with these fat grips. And I can slide them on and off and choose whether I use them or not. So and then I also have this JBL speaker. Sound is a big thing. That's another thing, a little thing I splurged on for just that set the ambiance. I can have loud music as long as my family isn't sleeping or doing anything that the house needs to be quiet. But it's still, I can have good music. I choose the music. It's awesome to have a nice crisp sound system in the gym. Yeah, I think that about covers it. A few little things here and there that are small nuances that I like, but hope you enjoyed the tour. And if this has inspired you to build your own home gym, I have a couple of videos on how to make the best decisions on what gym equipment is most valuable. You may not want to jump all in and have a setup like mine right away if you don't know how much you're going to use it. So you might want to start small. So check that video out. Thank you for watching.